Alright, let's get back to it. Welcome back, everyone. One more sidetrack before we head to Ilos. At least one more. Asteroid X-57, bring down the sky. You convinced me. You didn't have to push very hard, but thank you, C-Star, for looking up how long it took last time to go Ilos to Endgame, and if that was about 2.5, 3 hours, then we've got plenty of time for that. We get through Bring Down the Sky in about the next hour and a half. We should be good. X-57 is a metallic asteroid originally located at the trailing Lagrange point of the gas giant Bohr. With the increased development on Terra Nova, a new orbital port facility was necessary. Due to a shortage of funding, it was decided to mine out X-57 using the recovered resources to finish out the interior for habitation. The asteroid was decelerated from Bohr's orbit using fusion torches, allowing it to fall into the orbit of Terra Nova. Recently, communications with the engineering team on X-57 have been lost. The fusion torches have reignited, and the asteroid is accelerating towards Terra Nova. So this is the one substantial piece of DLC that was created for the first game. And it's still pretty middle of the road for DLC. I'm not trying to give it a hard time, but I'm rarely drawn into... I can't wait to get to Bring Down the Sky! Oh my god! It's not like Shadow Broker. Mass Effect 2 has some of... Mass Effect 2, you could say a lot of things about its DLC, things about its pricing model all the way to the current day. But pricing aside, content that maybe should have been in the game for the second and the third game, maybe should have been in the game at the beginning. Some of that DLC content for the second and third games is some of the best DLC made. Not just for BioWare games, but in the world of DLC, there's some excellent content added to the second and third games. This is pretty standard, oh, here's an extra mission kind of DLC. Although it does show up the results of this, as Wu pointed out, there is one character who will make an appearance in the third game based on whether or not this happened. So let's make it happen. Want to change up our team? I've been doing just fine and happy with Garrus and Liara coming for everything. Although Tali and Rex are both geared up pretty well.
Status. Sensors reveal 3 fusion torches propelling asteroid X-57. At its current rate of acceleration, the asteroid will collide with Terra Nova in approximately 4 hours. Analysis. Torches must be disabled to cease the acceleration.
Where the asteroid had been pushed by its torches into orbit,
You hear me?
those are now being used to crash the asteroid.
Shut down the fusion torches. I'm going to die. God, I hope you're hearing this.
The asteroid is being driven towards the planet's surface by the same fusion torches that put it into orbit previously. This is another mission which, on Insanity, I'm glad we're playing on hardcore right now. On Insanity, this mission is pretty trolly. Transmission tower. 3 fusion torches. Find the 3 and disable them. While a very skittish contact on the radio tries not to get too involved. Fusion torches are pretty cool, though. Get close enough to these gun emplacements and they will pop out. You can't take them out until they do pop out.
Right direction.
And when they pop
I
out,
don't know who you are.
they all pop out.
Damn it. Go.
Right? As soon as one pops out, they'll all pop out. How those 3 went. Just because we got close to this one. too far from that one. And then they all go back. Turtle up again.
Got them all, Shepard.
No, you did not get them all. You only got one. You've got 5 more. We got them all, Shepard. I don't know how to count, Shepard. All I do is calibrating. No counting. Arithmetic. Way too much for me.
Over there.
Garrus is getting all excited. Well, he's gonna be sad now. I just destroyed 5 guns he could have calibrated.
Tarians.
Harak! Check! Check! Military! Release the Varren!
You just did. This is why I usually stash my squad mates off to the side, because when they stand in the line of fire, they stand, take hits, and then die very, very quickly. Alright, if they die, we'll get them both back up. Wise and Money, what's up, what's up? Bloody snipers. Oh! Okay, that Spectre weapon is really nice, the assault rifle. I haven't been using it because I love my pistol and marksman, but we've got those. We've got some decent mods in it, and hot damn, it does just rip it up. Storage locker. Avalanche. Kovalyov. Naginata. That name, that assault rifle was not familiar to me. Doubt I've ever gotten very many of those. Winky Batarian. Yeah, is it still a wink? If a Batarian winks both eyes on one side, does it still count? Disable first torch.
I'm reading that the torch is offline. Was that you? Can you hear me?
I hear you. What's going on? Who are you?
My name's Kate Bowman. I'm an engineer. I was part of the team assigned to bring this asteroid to Terra Nova.
We were attacked yesterday by Batarian extremists. I've been hiding since they arrived. I think they know the torch went out.
Why are they doing this?
I don't know, but if this asteroid isn't slowed, millions of people on Terra Nova are going to die.
If I find out anything, I've
gotta go. Good luck.
What have you been up to, Wise and Money? Welcome back. Said you got disconnected. You haven't been around since Black Flag, which has definitely been a while. Doing all right, and what's going on with you these days? Razor, Striker, Banshee. All right, one torch. One torch down.
Hey,
Oh God. I didn't mean to... Are you hurt?
What the hell were you thinking? Don't you look at your targets before you shoot?
takes more than one shot to bring me down.
Sorry. I didn't even realize you were human until... Well... Guess I'm not much of a soldier.
We're on the same side here.
I know you're scared, but I'm here to help. Commander Shepard with the Alliance.
Simon Atwell. I'm the chief engineer on this rock. Listen, we don't have much time. The Batarians fired up the fusion torches. You've got to shut them down before we hit Terra Nova.
You let us go, we're working on
4
it.
million people down there, Shepard. My family. They live in Aronis. My kids and grandkids. Nice communities, good schools.
I don't have time to do the math in my head. What happens if we don't stop this rock?
X-57 is 22 kilometers long, twice the size of the asteroid that wiped out the Earth's dinosaurs. It would be like millions of fusion bombs striking at once. Millions. The heat of the blast. 1,000 kilometers away, clothes will ignite. There'll be global wildfires. Air shock will flatten everything for hundreds of kilometers. Terra Nova will die, Shepard. Not just our colony. The planet. There'll be a climate shift, mass extinctions. The ecosystem won't recover for thousands of years. Millions, maybe.
Is there any chance it'll land in the oceans?
Won't matter.
That would be even worse. Tsunamis would sweep inland at hundreds of kilometers per hour. Millions of tons of water would be vaporized at the point of impact. Global cloud coverage. The plants could all die, and if they go, the whole ecosystem rolls over. I'd have to run the numbers, but take my word for it. It'd be bad.
Sounds bad. Still sounds less bad than hitting land, but
This doesn't make any sense. Batarians run criminal gangs. Unethical, but profitable. They don't destroy worlds. What does this gain them?
I've heard all the stories. Slave rings ranching people like animals. Pirate bands burning colonies to the ground. But this is... The Citadel Conventions forbid asteroid drops.
is that what they
I thought
call
the
it?
Batarians would go this far.
Most Batarians aren't genocidal madmen, but these are terrorists.
Yeah, I know. It's just... This isn't how I expected the world to be when I rolled out of bed this morning.
You were on the ground when this happened. How many Batarians have you seen? And where?
They landed at the main facility. It's locked down now. They've changed the passcodes. No idea what's going on inside. I did see groups head out to each of the torch stations. Couldn't say how many, though. Enough to give you a fight.
Any idea who's behind this? Who's leading them? That might provide a clue.
I heard a couple of them talking. They mentioned a Balak. It sounded like he's the one in charge. They didn't seem convinced this was a good idea, but they were scared of the guy. Scared enough to do what he wanted.
Batarians everywhere, and I need to shut down all 3 torches.
Got
Anything
it.
else I should know?
One of the torches is surrounded by live blasting caps. We were set up to excavate when we arrived at Terra Nova. I rigged them with proximity detectors. That tank of yours will set them off, so you'll have to go in on foot. Even then, they'll explode if you get too close. Just go slow and easy. You should be fine.
You set them up. Can you disable them?
Not from here. No. There are manual controls by the entrance to the torch facility inside the blast zone. You can disarm the caps there. One last thing. I had a crew working off-site when the attack hit. I'm worried about them. These Batarians are ruthless. I saw them smash the faceplates of guys working vacuum. And those Varen, I don't think they always wait for a corpse before feeding.
Any idea where I can find them?
They were running checks on our perimeter equipment. Easiest thing would be to tap into the transmission tower out on the surface. The equipment stations will show up on your
nearby.
sensors.
I'll look for them, but the torches have to be my priority.
Yeah, you're right. Saving Terra Nova is more important than my team. There were a bunch of engineers over at the main facility, but they're probably all dead. That or being held hostage by the Batarians.
When we got our last matriarch writing it, I said, I think we're about to be attacked. I think it's a nearly identical layout little bunker during this mission that I was thinking of.
A woman named Kate Bowman contacted me. The Batarians haven't found her yet.
Katie's alive. She's one of my best engineers. She signed on with her brother, Aaron, I think his name is. He's part of the security detail. I hope they're okay.
Well, this guy's a lot talkier than you might think at first.
Give me a worst-case scenario. We can't stop the asteroid. Could the colony be evacuated?
Shepard, it took 30 years for the population to grow that large. I'm sure they're moving people to remote areas, but they'd never be able to get more than a few thousand off
See you
world.
later, Mishek.
We just don't have enough ships. No one does. Well, maybe the Quarians, but I don't see them suddenly showing up and offering us a ride.
Why were you moving this thing in the first place?
Well, the idea was to drag it into Terra Nova's orbit, mine it out, and in the end you'd have a basic structure for an orbital station. It's a lot cheaper than getting everything up into orbit from the planet's surface. The minerals we extract almost cover the costs.
What can you tell me about Kate?
Smart as a whip and bold as they come. I hope she keeps hidden. If they find her... Oh, Katie. Don't do anything stupid.
Too late.
You better find a good place to hide. If the Batarians come back and find you...
Yeah. I think I'll make myself scarce. Good luck, Shepard.
Alright, the transmission tower's just up the hill. Spooky eyes. We're talking about Shepard's behind the visor. The lighting in a lot of scenes causes that reflection off the visor, which makes her eyes look like they've rolled back into her head. Pale white demon eyes. Very creepy. But it sort of depends on the camera angle and the lighting. Alright, that's cool. Cresting the hill. And seeing the planet that large. This computer is filled with operation logs and personal journals for a small pirate music station operated by X-57's engineers. It includes scripts for several promotional messages, none of which appear to have been recorded. Radio X-57 rockin' the rock since 2182. Radio X-57, when your world seems hollow, we help you touch the sky. Radio X-57, talk hard. Hey, that one was already taken. Come on, Happy Harry Hard-On. Yeah. Talk hard. Radio X-57, your last best hope for rock within 300,000 kilometers. And that updates our map, right? Okay, Wise and Money, we'll see you later. Bye for now. Maybe Pump Up the Volume was a big hit with the engineers. We should have some more stuff on the map, or not really. Wasn't that supposed to give us locations? Wasn't that supposed to give us locations? We'll see if we find them. Next stop, Fusion Torch number 2.
Damn. Sorry. There's a lot of feedback. See if I can fix it. In the meantime, just keep doing...
The other guns are active from up here. That's nice. We got some really nice angles of defense from up here. I wasn't expecting. I usually park down lower. I've never really started up here. I wonder if this is going to be a decent approach or if we're just going to get blown up. You can see the perimeter, and then you can see the mines.
Hostile contact.
I wonder if I could get back in the Mako and take them out now that they're all visible.
Fall back to the base!
No, they instantly fall. Okay, never tried that before or forgotten, but they instantly fall back to the base.
Heads up.
It might not be a good idea to put the Mako up where I've got it too, because we have to get back to the Mako. We might want the Mako somewhere on the ground where we can actually walk to. I'm a little worried if we leave it up here, we won't be able to retrieve it. Bye-bye. This rock sucks. Bloody crazy gamer. Oh, hell no. First playthrough? No.
Warning. Ground
More
penetrating
like
radar
12th.
detects anti-vehicle demolitions nearby. Proceed
Hey,
on.
bloody. Let's go park the Mako on ground level where I might normally park it. I don't know that it's actually an easier approach, but it kind of feels that way. Walking right up here, up the hill, you're in fire range, which is pretty good. So you're a big fan of the series, Bloody? We'll be getting to Mass Effect 2 in a couple weeks. Oh, yes, everybody loves the mines. You could say that. I just did. Save failed. Okie dokie.
Finally, some action.
So trolly. sort somewhere. Hey Rex, what's up? Minesweeper, yes, we were just playing Minesweeper. Perimeter has been breached. Did you just take Liara down? Now that's not cool at all. It's your favorite game series. It is definitely one of my favorite game series. Stop being so damn twitchy. Get him. Oh, hi.
Shield down.
Did she die? All right, Garrus. Liara. Nap over. Man, she's taking a nap face down.
All clear.
How does she even breathe like that? Or Jennifer Hale does an extra voice here. The VI in this DLC. I don't think I ever noticed that before. Rex, you're working on the interior of your house in Final Fantasy. I don't think I've ever seen anything of the house system in 14. Okay, blasting caps are disarmed. We could bring the Mako closer to the door. We either got to get the Mako after, or we can get the Mako now. Let's just grab the Mako, bring it in close. Maybe later, Rex. Maybe later. I don't know if any... I have heard that other MMOs have surpassed Star Wars Galaxy's housing system, but for many years, and nothing I've ever seen has ever surpassed the housing system, parts of the housing system, the item placement in the original Star Wars Galaxies, which is now 14 years old. But you could take any object from your inventory, drop it, and then move it in three-dimensional space and place it. If you wanted to put everything along the wall, if you wanted to cram a bunch of objects together and build them up into another shape, if you wanted to take the countless player-crafted items and decorate your house with those, you could, but you could also do incredible things just with the arrangement, being able to move things in that three-dimensional space and having no restrictions. There were no sockets in the homes. Nothing was socketed. You could put anything, anywhere, move it, turn it, raise it, lower it, whatever. You could even sink objects into the floor or wall so they would only protrude a little bit. Star Wars Galaxies had the best housing system. There were, of course, issues with it like everything else in Galaxies, but I still miss that. I miss the houses that I had, the guild halls. Still got screenshots.
Take him out.
Rocket coming back. We've been flanked yet. Whatever you can on it. I don't think a throw or singularity will stop a airborne enemy from moving. Or did it? Did it actually knock it out of the air for a little while? Hardly did anything. There we go.
I have detected a signal embedded in the static.
Bloody crazy gamer, thank you for the follow and welcome aboard. Glad to have you here. We're gonna be going for 3 or 4 more hours today and finishing the game, hopefully. Hope you can stay and hang out with us for a while. Come back and join us for more adventures. We're gonna be playing through Abzu on Thursday, and on Friday we're gonna be starting Nier Automata. And then we'll be getting to Mass Effect 2 after that, so Mass Effect 2 in a couple weeks. Gotcha. Rocket drones. Overkill!
Before surrender!
Shit, I saw the rocket coming. I just stand there. Oh, man. Let's just stand there. Rocket in my face. Quick, in the face. I need it. I want it in the face. Not exactly. Not exactly. We'll probably do much more thorough playthroughs of 2 and 3 than we're doing here for 1. Wrong door. We've had a number of Mass Effect playthroughs here, and most of them are similar, but we've done different classes. I've done 1 Mark Muir playthrough and some Paragate stuff where we really mixed it up. Oh, God, really? We were almost done here. We were almost done here.
Jammers online.
You first. Oh, Garrus took the rocket to the face this time. Thank you, Garrus. I love you, buddy, but I'd rather you took the rocket to the face than I. Terrible shooting. Okay, 1 more pass. Garrus, you want to get back up? I think you should get back out.
I thought it was over then.
Hopefully without blowing open a whole discussion on Andromeda, I'm still surprised to hear that. The top Andromeda stream right now is about 5 views. Ouch. Move, move, move! Damn, I was up against the box. Very lucky. We didn't die there too. Another one. Do they keep spitting out drones? I thought there was a fixed number, but now I'm wondering, are they spitting out drones? Edge Striker Sokolov. Now, we're not going to be able to drop a save here. Just tell you that the rocket drones in this hall are very trolly. They will pop out, they will kite out into the hall to spit a rocket. They're about to do. You don't exactly have a lot of room to dodge a rocket in the hall. There's that rocket. Nice dodge, thank you. This is a panic dodge.
Are you there? You've got to hurry. You really pissed them off.
Yeah, I got a habit of doing that.
There's setting charges everywhere. I think he's going to blow this whole facility.
Get away from there!
Don't shoot, please! No!
Who's shutting down the torches? I won't ask you again. Find this problem and deal with it. Get her out of here!
Two down. To go. One to go. Congrats, Rex. How do you feel about it now that you're done? You'll play it again on hard mode? That's only 3 days. We get our first extra content for Zelda in 3 days. Movement. There we go. Got another level. Still don't know what I want to use any remaining points on. I've got what we want, what I want. Torch facility.
Take cover.
Release the veteran!
Virtual fidget spinners? Is that what you're saying, Bloody? Why? Why? Why are humans so weird? Stiletto, breaker, Reaper. Yeah, where exactly is the fun with a virtual fidget spinner? Tactile feedback is the whole thing, right? I've never held one, never played with one. Sure, I would happily fidget. But pretending to fidget? Crossfire, Tsunami 9. Might be the first time we've actually looted a tier 9 anything. Harpoon. Final torch. No more contacts from Kate Bowman.
Hold it right there. This doesn't have to end in bloodshed.
I don't know, we're pointing our guns at each other. It's not a good
Don't come
start.
any closer. We can do this the hard way, or we can end this peacefully.
Oh.
I didn't think you Batarians knew the meaning of the word.
Look, I'm just doing my job here. Hijacking this rock wasn't my idea. I signed on to make a little profit. A quick slave grab, nothing more.
This isn't just a slave grab anymore. Millions of people are going to die.
Don't you think I know that? I'm just following orders here. If it were up to me, we'd have already left.
Well, it's not too late. You can still leave.
I don't think so. Bollock would skin me alive and sell my hide out of spite.
We're gonna take care of him.
Crazy bastard. This whole mission's gone to hell and I'm gonna pay for it.
So why do you listen to him?
Good question. I had a bad feeling about this from the moment we landed. Now Balak wants you dead. And what Balak wants, Balak gets. I can't change that.
Guess what? You can.
Do you always want to be second in command? Get me out of here and I'll take care of Balak. Then you can start giving the orders.
Huh. An interesting proposal. It certainly has benefits over the current situation. Shut it down. This is Balak's problem now. I hope you're as quick with a gun as you are with your promises, for both our sakes.
You know, 4 eyes is one thing. They've got 8 nostrils. Wonder what life as a Batarian smells like.
Balak will get what's coming to him, and so will you if I ever catch you in human territory again. Are we clear?
Perfectly. Balak's holed up in the main facility. You'll need this to get in. Don't underestimate him. He's a mean bastard. Let's go. We're getting off this rock.
Right. Got access to the main facility now. Having the flu, probably really annoying as a Batarian. That'd be miserable. Imagine dripping out of your nose from 8 places. I don't think tissues would work at that point. You just have to strap a tampon to your face or a pad. You have to strap a pad to your 8 nostrils. It's a pleasant thought. Main facility. This asteroid does make for one of the coolest looking, gotta say planet, obviously not a planet in the distance. But of all the places you can land and explore at the Mako, this is one of the coolest with the planet and other bits of asteroid floating around. Wolf, the sinus congestion, my god! Welcome, Wolf. How art thou today? I thought we were going to be heading to Ilos already, but I may have jumped the gun a little bit. We seem to have some extra time, so we're going to bring down the sky. And we'll go to Ilos. Bloodwolf looking to finish. Where are the other 30 frames, Jay? Prestige, that 60 frames per second test lasted all 5 minutes yesterday. So, gonna have to do some retooling on the stream PC before we can do that. Much to my surprise, the CPU just cranked up and we started skipping frames. Well, that's no good. We had to drop it back to 30. Welcome, though, Prestige. Good to see you. What 5? Did I say something? Did I say 5 something?
Moving out.
Oh, 5 minutes. Yeah, 5 minutes. Yeah. Didn't last long. It was immediately overloading the encoder, skipping frames, getting choppy. When I tested it over the weekend, I had been testing stupidly with Blaster Master on the Switch, which is basically an 8-bit game. So the visual complexity was extremely low. As soon as we got to the live test and we were playing Mass Effect, it was fine until things started to move. So if you're panning the camera, there was fast action. That's when the encoder would have to work really hard to crank out those 60 frames and things just choked.
Enemy sighted.
Fresh meat!
Fresh meat for the grinder. Above us. All right, there we go.
Perimeter breach!
It's on his ass. Garrus was dropping. That's what was up. Oh, that's nice.
Alliance military!
Well, this could be going better. Could I have a gun that actually works for a second? The weapons have just been overheating and overheating and overheating. Garrus, get your shield up. Just love my weapons not working. Hot Wheels says, what did I miss? We're doing the Bring Down the Sky DLC. We've taken out 3 of the fusion torches. And all my weapons are overheating. Which is incredibly frustrating. Pretty sure you ate some bullets there. What is the problem? Alright, follow me this way. Notice how much spongier everything is here. Bring Down the Sky, too. Remember, we're just on hardcore. We are not on insanity. Are you coming with me? Trooper. Fence drone. Drone first. I don't think. We're gonna be getting Garrus up in a minute. Oh, there you are, hiding in there.
You humans. You're almost more trouble than you're worth.
I'm just getting started.
Predictable, but this is over. I'm leaving this asteroid. If you try to stop me, I'll detonate these charges, and your helper and her friends are all going to die.
I can't just let you go, Balak. Not after what happened here.
This is nothing. You humans have done far worse to the Batarians.
The Iceman
Forced to
cometh.
exile, forced to survive on what we can scrounge
Man,
out.
welcome.
It's been
Shoot
like
me!
Decades.
Shoot me in the face! We already did that. I got the sniper to the face and the rocket to the face. Do you want one too? We could arrange that.
Why take it out on these people? They didn't do anything to you or the Batarians.
Didn't do anything. Aside from colonizing a world that could have been ours. Aside from using resources that should have been ours. We were left to defend ourselves. But the humans were stronger than us. We knew that. The Council knew that. But it didn't matter. It was you. You and your kind are the only reason we're in this position.
How does killing innocent people make up for that?
We had no other options. Sometimes you need to get someone's attention before they'll listen.
Is that what Elysium was? A way to get our attention? Well, you got it. And when we responded, you ran like cowards. Now you want to start it all over again.
Enough! You couldn't possibly understand. Actually, you just don't want to understand. And I'm done wasting my breath. Now, if you want your friends to live, I suggest you step aside.
It's a Paragon run. We're gonna save the hostages.
You can go, but this isn't over. I'll find you eventually.
Maybe. But I made sure you won't follow me today. Those charges are still on a timer. Better hurry if you want to save your friends.
Better hurry. So where are we on the map? Shepard, quit crouching. You'd think Shepard would do her fast dash. I realize there's no enemies, but there, you know, we got bombs sticking. Now we got enemies. Now she'll do it. But in the absence of enemies, you'd think she would actually run a little faster when there are bombs on a timer. Second level. We might actually not make it here. Oh man, that really sucks. Come on, Shepard. Don't be fatigued. No, Shepard, I need you to run. Fuck. 12 seconds. Shepard's fatigue won't run any faster. 7 seconds. Jeez! Down to the wire, 5 seconds. All demolition charges have been deactivated. Release the scientist from the prison cell in the lower level office. Whew.
Is that all right?
Yeah, we've done a lot of Paragate runs, but bloody, this is kind of going back to my roots. Paragon, Adept, goody two shoes. Simon, we had no choice.
Letting him go was better than the alternative. I thought you were gonna stay someplace safe.
There might have been something I could have done to help. I thought I should be here. I know this asteroid better than anyone. You did it. Another hour and our course would have been irreversible. I ran the numbers, Shepard. X-57 would have struck near the capital city, the most densely populated region. But that's not going to happen, thanks to you. Is Katie in here? Is she all right? Is her team?
Well, she should be.
Balak was holding them hostage. I let him go to save them.
Let a terrorist go or sacrifice innocent lives. I'm glad that's not a choice I had to make. Is that... Will you get in trouble for that? I mean, he could do the same thing somewhere else, couldn't he?
Yeah, he could. Balak seemed like a practical man. Practical, but callous. I'm sure if he'd been in my place, Miss Bowman would be dead now, along with all the terrorists. But I'm not gonna sacrifice people who happen to be between me and my target.
So what happens now? The bad guys get away?
Balak gets away today, but we'll still be after him tomorrow and the day after that. Me, my crew, and every other crew in the Alliance. He'll run and he'll hide, but eventually he'll slip up and we'll get him. Bad guys never get away, Simon. Not unless the good guys give up.
Well, I wouldn't want you after me. Shepard, thank you for my grandchildren's lives. I don't think I'll stick around, though. Not with the team gone. Too many ghosts. It's time for me to get back and spend some time with my family. Before I go, I'd like to offer you something. Maybe you'll have more use for it than I will. As lead engineer, I get some quality items. Take your pick. You've earned it.
Omni-tool. We finally got ourselves some nice armor, so at this point we don't actually need light armor. What suit does he give, though? Who remembers? Quarian armor. Okay, we could get Quarian armor. It's the Colossus. It's the Colossus. So let's see, we're level 43 or 4. Usually go for the Omni tool. Yeah, I'm gonna look it up for a sec. Alright, so we should get at least a 7. Colossus 7. Let's find out. It'd be nice to give Tali some fancy armor, but probably not going to be fighting with us.
I could really use some light armor.
I hope you get good use out of it.
I never did find the engineers.
One more thing. You asked me to look into your missing engineers?
Have you found them?
No.
Not yet. Can you think of anything that would help me find them?
See if you can tap into our transmission tower out on the surface.
It does
Their
scale
equipment sheds
prestige,
will
the
show
armor
up
you
on their
get.
sensors.
Take care of
So
yourself.
if you did this at too low a level, you
will,
wouldn't get a very high tier of that armor. Colossus 8. Not bad. I bet you it's better than the Mantis 9 we're wearing. Or hope so. We also got a new medical exoskeleton. Couple of them. Sweet. Scram rails. We're getting some new stuff showing up here. So there it is. Look at the damage protection on that compared to what we have. And even the shields are a nice boost. We lose 2 points of biotic protection. We get a ton of damage protection and a nice shield boost. Plus, it looks badass. Sweet. Finally, we don't all look the same. And Liara can have the Mantis. Now Liara and Garrus look the same. Anyways, I couldn't have used the Omni tool. I think that was the right way to go. Bob, talk to me, Bob. I keep hearing whispers, but only whispers and rumors. Have you heard some affiliates will receive a sub button? That was always part of the affiliate plan, was to establish the subscriber program.
I can't believe you let Balak go to save us. I half expected you to just let us die. Sacrifice the few for the many.
Now I'm excited. All 3 tiers? Oh, I got to take this in for a second. Let's finish the conversation. It's exciting. Sacrifice the few for the many. Not if we can help it.
Then I'd be no better than the Batarians. Besides, Balak won't get away with this. I know who he is now. He can't run forever.
You sound like my brother. He was always so stubborn, but always willing to do the right thing, no matter what.
That's gonna be really big. I'm kind of...
Your brother was the one Balak killed?
Yes. Aaron. He was the one who convinced
Sorry,
me
Kate.
to join the team here. Said it would be an adventure. I don't mean to sound ungrateful, but I should see to Aaron.
No, I won't keep you, Kate. I'm sorry. I already got distracted. You were trying to talk about more important things.
I understand. You've been through enough today. I'll get out of your way.
Thank you. I don't even know your name.
You can have my last name.
Shepard. Commander Shepard.
Thank you, Commander Shepard. You're not exactly what I expected, but thank you.
What can you tell me about the Batarians? What were they hoping to achieve with all this?
I don't even think they knew. When they first arrived, they were talking about getting us back to their ship. They wanted to sell us as slaves. When Balak showed up, everything changed. It was his idea to redirect the asteroid. Said it was the will of the Batarian Rebellion, whatever that is. They followed him quickly enough, but I don't know. I don't think they're all as fanatical as he was.
That was a brave thing you did, Kate. Contacting me on the radio, risking your life.
Stubborn and determined runs in the family. My father was in the Alliance back on Earth. I think he was disappointed none of us kids signed up, but he'd be proud of Aaron. Sorry. I just...
How did the asteroid get all the way over here, and why wasn't someone alerted sooner?
The asteroid was scheduled to arrive in a day or two. Balak just sped it up. This rock is full of valuable minerals, but it was too far from Terra Nova to be profitable, so we attached some fusion rockets to it and drove it back. It was all going smoothly until... We'll get everything back to normal soon enough. Almost everything.
You've been through a lot. I'll get out of your way. So long, Kate.
I appreciate that, Commander. Goodbye.
The way Shepard looks in the red and black. Ori, halfway through ME2, but you liked Mass Effect 1 so far, much better than Mass Effect 2. What about 1 did you like more, or 2 did you like less? Way out of this facility. North side? North side. Not the only one, though, Prestige. I know that Ryan D. Byrne has said there's a lot about 1 he liked better. At least the inventory was very disappointing to him. He didn't like the loss of proper inventory and loot and all of that. And I can understand that. But I think for what this game as a series brings to the table, the loot mechanisms, inventory management, the way of upgrading weapons and armor in the first game was not ultimately superior. It was certainly more involved, more traditional RPG inventory management, and they did take a lot of that away. So 2 and 3, it shifted towards more of an action game and less fine control over that stuff. But I think that worked. It allowed them to streamline the story and the characters, even the environment. So many things were opened up by having a simpler base mechanic. I'm rambling. I never do that. Never. Ori, you were surprised too, given ME2's reputation? Fair enough. Dr. Tosh. Hey, brothers, your sub button coming this week. I've been hearing whispers and whispers and whispers, but all of 5 minutes ago, DBA Bob posted a link to the official Twitch blog, which I have just glanced at. So I'm going to take a break now. Then we're going to be going to Ilos and Endgame over the next 3 hours. But during the break, I want to check out Hot Wheels Twitter. He wanted me to check something out. And I want to look at this blog post because it sounds like affiliates are getting sub buttons this week. And the original statement was that affiliates were going to get a single emote. I'm trying to find it in here, but it sounds... Let's see. Affiliates will have access to all sub options, so the $5, $10, $25 tiers, as well as the Twitch Prime free sub. If some of you have been wondering on Twitch Prime if you'd ever be able to sub to the channel, when they did that, it sounds like yes. 1 sub emote for all subscribers, 2 additional slots for $10 subscribers and $25 subscribers, and the option for sub-only chat. I'm just reading right off the blog. So, your sub emote prefix sounds like we are not going to get to pick the sub emote prefix.
A signal embedded in the static.
That's different. Ori Ramakad. Let me see. Am I cutting your name up into the wrong pieces? Welcome aboard the Starship. Thank you for the follow. Very glad to have you here. What should we call you? Should we call you Ori? Either way, welcome aboard. Dr. Tosh, you just read the Twitch article. That's why you asked. Ori it is. Ori it is. Let's go back to the Normandy here. We're done on the asteroid. Excellent. Oh, this is exciting. So, there'll be a lot to figure out. So we won't have a lot of emotes. Did it say anything about the sub badge? Badge is badge on the page. There's no mention of badge by name. There'll be there's an interesting Q&A on this blog post too. When is subscription gifting launching? We're working hard to deliver this feature as soon as we can. People will be able to gift subscriptions soon. Hey, Kimberly! You've been lurking and listening, maybe? Just heard the good news, Jay. Congrats. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. Congrats on your upcoming sub button. Stopped in to say hi and then back to work. Have fun, all. Yeah! Kimberly! Thank you, and good to see you. Yeah, only Prestige gets to see the badge now. This is really exciting. So I presume we'll have a sub badge and one emote. Why does it not spell out what's going on with the badge? I don't know. We'll worry about that when it happens. Partners are pissed. Not all partners are pissed, Bob. I was at a meetup here, Northern Colorado, with Stevie Ray Drawn, who put the Twitch Colorado group together. So there's a number of meetups, bigger meetups in Denver, smaller meetups up here. And talking with her about it, she has a partnered streamer with a lot of contact with other partnered streamers. It's mixed. Some are pissed. Some are not pissed. Many understand what's going on. Yes, life's full of inequalities. All right, break time for me. Break time for you. Go stretch your legs, grab a drink, smoke them if you got them, and meet me back here in 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 minutes. 9-minute break. See you soon. We'll continue. Ilos Endgame coming up.